ready to go on a birthday. I don't know if I should be adding the second cross. I'm trying again today. I'm getting ready to go on a birthday by the beach. So I thought, let me film my go-to sunset look, which is basically just like warm toned golden shimmer, because that's all I know how to do. I have my morning skincare on, but it's like 4. So I'm gonna be prepping my skin with vitamin enriched face base by Bobbi Brown. It's so good. I really love it. It smells like citrusy as well. I have like 40 minutes and 50, but I'm gonna be late. I don't know, how to whole last day. For my under eyes, using Becca color correcting peach shade, because I need to cover these veins that I have in my inner corner and like these parts. Love it. I don't do my makeup without doing this step. It's such a small step, but it makes such a huge difference. Now, next brow, you know the deal. Gone through probably 10 bottles at this point, because it's the closest that gives my brows that laminated look. So I really want to try the colored one. I'm finishing this one up, and I recently got the Primark styling clear gel for like €4. That one is amazing as well, but I'm not a fan of like having a gunked up spoolie that I have to wash all the time after each use. No, I haven't really reached for that one yet, so I'm finishing this one right now. I'm brushing all the hairs up and then I'll wait for it to like settle a little bit, and I'm gonna like work them in place. So now that I look like an angry bird, I'm gonna like style them and make them a little rounder. I have been neglecting my brows because I have no idea what I'm gonna want to do with them. So they're just like all over the place. I haven't been plucking them for like 4 months, I think, at this point. I'm gonna let it sit, and for now use the Catrice. It's like the Charlotte Tilbury glowy thing. Apply it all over my face. But look at the skin just by itself with the moisturizer. Like, it's so stunning, and like it plumps up the skin. It's kind of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but that one feels like a little heavier and thicker on the skin. And this is more like a primer, I would say, rather than like a cream. Either way, I'm gonna bring this down because like I'm pale as a ghost. I usually use Charlotte Darlings, my darlings, Charlotte Tilbury one, but that one is even darker than this one, and it's, my mom is using that one up right now. This one is a little lighter, but still like gives me a tan. You can also get them and use them as bronzers, like liquid bronzers. And this one is so similar. Like, I honestly, probably I wouldn't be able to figure out which one was which if I wasn't given like the bottles, because they're so textured. It's literally the same to me, I don't know. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury one is probably like a little bit glowier. I wear these all over the face on their own without using any foundations. Blending it out with the Dior brush, foundation brush, I love it. I don't really use foundation brushes, but since I got this one, this is the only brush that like blends out my Fenty cream contour sticks and blushes. Today I'm using just Maybelline Super Stay concealer, but like in Ivory 05 shade, which is like almost white, as my eyeshadow base, because it has a matte finish and it has coverage, because I have like veiny eyelids and very oily. But this one is self-setting, so I really like using this one and Revlon. Is it Revlon? Revlon one also. Since it's basically white, like the colorful and like shadows pop up better on a white base, and they don't crease on me, even though I have like really oily eyelids. Don't worry that like my eyes look basically white compared to my face. I'm gonna set this in place with this Tom Ford clear white shadow on a big fluffy brush. This basically has like no color, but it has like very thin and silky smooth texture. That's why it's like really easily to blend other shadows on top of it really easily. I'm using Hoolah as my eyeshadow all over the eyes, the lids, sorry. This is, by the way, Fenty Beauty Trophywife highlighter. I love it as an eyeshadow, it's so pretty. A Tillbury Dolce Vita palette. I've had this for the longest time. I really love this dark brown as an eyeliner. Putting it in the inner corners. Just doing like a wing starting from the middle of my eye. This has shimmer in it, so it kind of blends out easily. So you can't really do mistakes with it because it's very fixable. I'm gonna fix the wings later. I'm gonna do my brows now, which is this lumene double brow powder duo. I'm gonna use the lighter shade for my brows and then maybe a little the darker shade at the ends. I don't really like to emphasize the front of my brow. That was a lot. Just gonna stamp the shadow on top and then I'm gonna blend it up with this spoolie. Sometimes like the foundation like piles up, like doesn't look cute. Let's fix the liner as we are at it. The brows are rough today. Ooh! I don't know what is up. Maybe it's because I'm gonna rush, but this is not it. We're gonna clean them up using a concealer brush and Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Mine is in shade Almond. I don't know why it's like separating. I'm gonna use like a little bit from here. I need to shut up when I'm doing my brows because otherwise they look rough. I don't know what's going on today. Is this powder is from Clear de Peau Beauty. We all remember that monstrosity of review from Jeffree Star regarding their first like powder. This one is loose powder. It comes with a puff. I'm gonna like stamp it. Let me tell you, I got this with my mom for both of us to use because I didn't take any loose powders with me and I really needed one. This is, I hate to tell you guys, but this is amazing. And it looks like skin. Like, can you tell that I've powdered? Like, it looks the same, but it keeps my makeup in place because it has this sheen to it, like shiny finish. The only thing, I would not really use it under the eyes as much, and it would be very hard to bake with this. But like all over the face, just to set the skin. Wow. I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me powder on a puff to set under my eyes and other places. This gives like a little coverage also. I love this one. I've used probably like 10 of these already. Find me another powder for 10 euros that has a puff and a mirror in it. Like what? Love this one. I only found about it from my classmate. She doesn't really do makeup, but she used this powder. I was like, okay, let me try it. Then I have been buying it since, like repurchasing it, because like my other powder also finished here. My Charlotte Tilbury one, it broke into pieces, so I had to get a new one. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to get, so I got this one again. And I set it under eyes. Stunning, looking matte. As my bronzer, this jellyfish from Hourglass, the bronzing shade. Love this palette. Recently got it. The powders are so smooth in here. Truly managed to grab the last one that was available at my nearby Sephora. As my blush, I'll use this peachy blush. Very orange, very pigmented as well. Be too careful with this one. It's very pretty. It's matte. It's enough glowy products for now. Just to set in place. Ooh, she's blushing. Recently I've been like confused onto where I should be placing my blush, because like I should be probably placing it here like on the apples, but I don't really have apples. Like I have like flat hair face, so I thought like let's put it on like the cheekbones so I would get this lifted look, but I already have like a long face, so it would be better for me to put it here so it would appear shorter. But if you put the blush here, it immediately makes you look like you're older and like the face is sagging. I don't know, so I put it all over. Blend it even more out. I'm taking a lighter peachy shade and like using it on the outsides. This barely has any pigment. This is like mineral blush and it's like super sheer. Well, like it blends my concealer in more like an ombre. The Kiko single eyeshadow in 208, the best thing as a highlighter. Excuse me. Just look at it. Stunning. I got this as an eyeshadow like a long time ago, and I didn't really use it as an eyeshadow ever because it wasn't like enough for me to use it on the whole lids. But then I saw one of my favorite makeup artists, I Serve the Face is her name, I think, on Instagram, and she talked about like using this on the face, and I was like, oh my god, yeah. Random brush, because I like to get precise. Just here. I like a lot of highlighter. So pretty. Look at it. Just like fix the bottom half. Have some residue on it, so I'm just gonna blend out these parts. Right. This Estee Lauder liner. Estee Lauder 24-hour long wear liners are the best liners, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Like, there's nothing better. This is the only thing that stays in my waterline. Anything else, it either dries out my eyes or it's not as pigmented as it needs to be, but this just stays in place, and like the next 2 days it's still there. I curl my lashes. I need a new curler. This is the old one I had for like 7 years, maybe more. It creaks and it like I have to push like a lot of times For extra curl, I would heat up my lash curler with a lighter for a few seconds, and then I would curl my lashes. That would give them an extra hold and they would stay up longer. My absolute new favorite mascara is from YSL. I've had, this is third bottle already. It says something about it. I really want to try the brown one as well. Like, look at that. So pretty. I don't know where to look. Using MAC lip liner in the shade, I think it's Trip Down. I overline my lips a lot. Using this is a Milky Gloss in the shade Mango Lassie. I would put like an orange Fenty lipstick, matte lipstick, but I have no clue where it's at right now for like longevity and more pop of color, but this will do. Usually with these looks, I either do an orange gloss or a nude gloss. But this look is so pretty for like sunset pictures. I'm using the lightest shade from this Hourglass palette and e.l.f. brush to like fix and brighten some places. I'm gonna wait for mascara to dry under my eyes so I can like pick out the residues. And fix this because I tend to go low on my contour like blush. So emphasize the jaw area. I have no clue what to do with the hair because I thought about doing like a high ponytail. I like to emphasize this part because I don't have a jawline. So that just brings it out. Then I'm gonna contour, like reverse contour my nose by like brightening up the sides. Ooh, looking good. Like my base is so glowy with all the products that I use that I still keep thinking that I have not set it down, but it's set. It's just so glowy and it looks like skin. Ooh, lovely. Look at the glow. Oh my god, I can't get over the glow. Let's hope for the best. Right. By the way, thanks you guys for watching. How should I clip it? This is the finished look. Very simple, very cute, very glam. The hair, I don't know. We don't know her. We don't see her. We're blind. I don't know how to do hair, so this is the best I can make from it. She's cute no matter what, right? Ooh, that's tight. Ooh. Hope you guys like this video. Please leave me a comment and a like if you want to see more content from me, or maybe some makeup looks or review on some products. I'm gonna head out because I'm way late. With the glow on the skin, stunning, so stunning, obsessed.
You can trust in me. I can. You said I can trust in you.